Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Village Green for NPL New South Wales women's action here this evening. It's Paletti on the call with you this afternoon, and I absolutely look forward to bringing you this one for UNSW versus the Northern Tigers, as it's the Northern Tigers running from right to left, and an early opportunity here will go straight through to Tiana Robertson, the UNSW goalkeeper. Northern Tigers running from right to left on your screen. White jersey with green striping down the front, black shorts, white socks. UNSW from left to right on your screen in this first half. Yellow jersey, black shorts, and black socks. I'll take you through the starting lineups. As already mentioned, number 1, Tiana Robertson in goals for the home side. Number 4, Alira Toby. Number 5, Leah Puxty. Number 9, Tiana Petkovsky. Number 11 is Marcela Santos. She's also the captain. Number 14 is Jess Mullins. Number 15 is Sabine Montenegro. Number 25 is Neve Barnes. Number 44 is Maya Cameron. 45, Talia Backhouse. And 88, Sarah Moore, rounding out the starting 11 as Toby here drives it through the middle of the park. And it's going to be taken off her feet there by Abby Middleton. As Northern Tigers through Jade McAtamney try to move forward. It's down onto the wing, and that's out for a throw, and that'll give us a chance to go to the Northern Tigers starting lineup. In goals, number 39, Amy Hall. Number 4 is Isabella Keach. Number 6, Isabel Gomez. Number 8, as already mentioned, Jade McAtamney. Number 11 and captain is Lily McMahon. Number 12, Saffron Grass. Number 15, Abby Middleton. Number 16, Olivia Cartwright. Number 18 is Nikola Dominikovic. Number 22 is Greta Krajula. And 71 is Alex Hyun, fresh off a stint at the Newcastle Jets. Alex Hyun spent last season with MacArthur FC. And so it's good to see. It's good to see her back in the league after her stint at the Jets. After her stint at the Jets, as Amy Hall just dribbling the ball and shanked that one very, very poorly, and is out for a throw-in. As UNSW go backwards off the throw-in. It's with Toby. Toby tries from distance, and Amy Hall absolutely no issues with trying to claim that one. We'll roll it out to Alex Hyun. Clearing it long down onto the wing there. And that's a nice through ball there for McAtamney. As the cross comes in, and it's going to be saved there by Tiana Robertson. Going to be headed forward there and cleaned up by the Northern Tigers, who have it through the captain, McMahon, as Hyun comes back and sends it backwards. Miscommunication here. Coming away with it is Leah Puxty, and that's just off to the left. Oh, sorry, that was not Leah Puxty. That was Tiana Petkovsky. My apologies. The play happened so quickly. I saw a 5 as a 9. Maybe I need to take some advice from Dolly Parton and start working 9 to 5. As Hall sends it long. That's going to be intercepted there by Toby. And that's a shot, and just off to the left again as well. So UNSW pushing hard here in the early goings of this one. As Hyun finds her path blocked there by Backhouse. Has to go back to Hall. Hyun passes it along. She's now with McMahon. And we're going to have our first free kick of the game there. Olivia Cartwright is taken down. And Petkovsky looking to come away with it. Hall coming out and getting the timing absolutely right. Sees Neve Barnes head it forward. And then it's going to be a throw in for the Northern Tigers. As Northern Tigers look to move it forward, a deflection, we'll see that come out here on to the near side for Mullins, back in towards the middle. It's blocked by the Northern Tigers and out of play, so throw in. As Backhouse is going to leave that for Mullins to throw it in, who goes backwards. As Barnes looks to move it forward, it comes to Talia Backhouse, who tries to find a through ball there to Petkovsky. As Barnes passes that one off to Puxty, who moves it out onto the left wing. Coming back in to Petkovsky. Turned over, and if the Northern Tigers are quick here, they should be able to clear it. And as I say that, pressure immediately comes in from UNSW. But it is with Krashula, who moves it out here to Cartwright, gets a touch on it. Coming back for it is the captain, McMahon. Mullins hits the deck. McMahon moving forward. Lily McMahon, the captain, tries to get through two defenders and has the ball taken away from her. Gomez. Sorry, not Gomez, that's Krashula, my apologies. Passes it off to Huon. Now it's with Gomez, who gets a touch on it. And headed away for going backwards to Keach. And Gomez passes it off to Mikatamni, who's under pressure, forced to go backwards. And UNSW in possession now. It was with Maya Cameron looking to come onto that one, but Lily McMahon's going to take the ball there off the feet of Dominikovic, who's chasing this one down. She's going to get there before it goes out of play. Coming back here is Barnes, and Barnes will force a corner. So first corner of the afternoon, or the evening I should say. We are at a daylight savings time, and the sun is mostly set. Whipped in, it's curling, it's going to hit the post. The referee says it's taking a deflection on the way out. So, rinse and repeat as Mikatamni will once again place the ball down. Goes shorter this time. Gomez cuts back on the inside. Gomez shoots, tries to curl it. What a save by Tiana Robertson to deny Izzy Gomez a goal. A former Wellington Phoenix, and if memory serves me correctly, Perth Glory player as well. I believe she spent this last season, although my memory has been playing a lot of tricks on me lately. This corner is whipped in and cleared away. It's going to come back to Middleton. who has to move it quickly under the oncoming pressure from Alira Toby, and that's going to be charged down there by McMahon, but it's out for a UNSW throw-in. Sorry, my apologies, Central Coast Mariners, not the Perth Glory. They're on the opposite sides of the country. How did I get that one confused? As that one goes through the legs there of our referee, Connor Mead. And that's into the box. It takes a deflection on the way through, tapped in. What a save by Tiana Robertson there to deny Dominikovic. And that is why the Newcastle Jets wanted Tiana Robertson when they said when the suspension came through to their starting keeper, whose name escapes me at the moment. As that's whipped in and headed away, it falls to the feet there of McMahon, and it's left for Alex Hjorn, who puts that one over the bar. As Mullins chases this one down ahead of Alex Hjorn. It's Mullins back on the inside, and Hjorn straight into the back there of Mullins, and the referee has absolutely zero hesitation in pointing to the spot. So Alex Hjorn giving away the penalty there, straight into the back of Jess Mullins, and UNSW will have a chance to take the lead here in the 13th minute, or thereabouts. By the time we clock over to when this penalty is taken, it will have rolled over to the 13th minute of play. So it's Alira Toby who steps up. What a save by Amy Hall! And Amy Hall denying UNSW the lead. Does give away the corner in the process, but you take that all day, every day from the spot. So UNSW denied the opener there, and it was an opener they desperately need when you look at their spot on the ladder and the club championship. But it's still loose. There's no danger's not clear yet. It's blocked several times in the box. The UNSW still with it, and what a diving save to the left there by Amy Hall to deny UNSW again. As Hjorn with it is under pressure here from Talia Backhouse, and I believe that's Gomez coming away with it, and that's going to be a free kick going back the other way. As that's some crafty work there from the veteran Gomez to stop the quick free kick from being taken. And headed clear by Hjorn. UNSW, it'll come all the way back to Robertson from Barnes. Middleton sends it back, and it'll come all the way back to Hall. Out here to Cartwright. McMahon will bring it down. McMahon through the middle in a one-on-one there with Backhouse. We'll get it out on to the far side there. And through ball comes in. Cross comes in. It doesn't take a deflection on the way out. Goal kick. And UNSW really could have used that opening goal. They're currently last in the club championship, which is what decides promotion and relegation in the Football New South Wales competitions on the women's side of things. Currently sitting 10th on the first grade ladder, 2 wins, 5 draws, 4 losses with 11 points. As Robertson sends it to Mullins. Back to Robertson, who's going to put this one into the Moya Dodd stand here at the Village Green. A beautiful synthetic facility here on the UNSW campus here in Sydney's eastern suburbs, as it comes all the way back to Keach, who's going out to Middleton. It's going to be blocked out of play there. And a throw in. A throw in for UNSW. Kept in play and back out of play by the Northern Tigers, so UNSW chance to advance the ball back into the attacking half. It's a long throw brought down. It's 1 on 3 and Northern Tigers will come away with it. For a turnover here to Sabine Montenegro. Opened up a momentary opportunity but blocked by Northern Tigers defense, but it's still back with this is back with UNSW now. Cameron goes back to Neve Barnes. So that's going to be deflected back here into the Moya Dodd stand, out of play. And Jess Mullins gets us back underway with the throw in, and that's blocked. It's Gomez in a one-on-one there with Alira Toby. Well, lose possession. Mullins to Toby. It's Alira Toby. She's got space. Gomez, and that's going to, I would guess, our first booking of the afternoon. Looks like it's just a warning from referee Connor Mead. I imagine that is the last warning before she'll go into the book. So Toby directly in front of goals. So 22, 20, about 24, 25 yards out. And straight over the crossbar for a goal kick. Hall gets us back underway. Mullins just boots that one out of play. Cartwright throws it straight to Mullins, who taps it to McMahon, and Dominikovic trying to get around Barnes there. Barnes goes back to Robertson. Goes out onto the far side, and it's going to be a throw in. The Northern Tigers coming into this game undefeated in their last 8 games. Their last defeat was to Football New South Wales Institute. That was a 3-1 loss. 6 wins, 2 draws in that undefeated run of 8 as UNSW on the attack, and that's going to be sent out of play there by Middleton. So 6 wins, 2 draws in this undefeated run of 8 they are putting together, including 5 straight wins, 4 in the league and 1 in the Sapphire Cup. As Cross comes in, it's going to be headed away by Cartwright. Mullins is going to pick up the loose ball off Lily McMahon. It's going to be headed at the far post from Marcela Santos straight to Amy Hall, and Amy Hall has had to work hard for this clean sheet through the opening 20 minutes. As Hyun sends that one long, looking for Dominikovic, who's making the run in. Dominikovic is going to get there ahead of Barnes. Dominikovic saved by Robertson, who blocks it with her left foot, and Dominikovic allows that to settle before trying to cross it in to the far post, rather than trying to go it herself. And now it's going back, was going back the other way with UNSW, and Hall comes out to collect it in that very bright red jersey. It's not often you see red as the colour of choice for a goalkeeper, and Dominikovic chasing this one down, but Robertson's going to get there first. She's going to have to be careful there. Oh, Robertson knew exactly what she was doing, sending it straight into Dominikovic and out of play for a goal kick. Yeah, it's not often you see red as the kit of choice for goalkeepers. Usually see like a pink or a purple or a yellow. Obviously, couldn't wear yellow in this game because of the UNSW jersey, but anyway, let's get back to the action here as Barnes passes it off. And it's going to be a Tigers throw in. That Sapphire Cup win for the Northern Tigers came over Terrigal United up at Plum Park as Hall clears that deep down the field. Cartwright to Huon. Huon back to Hall. There's Cage to Gomez to Makatemni, back to Gomez. Saffron Grass with it. So it plays a beautiful through ball. Makatemni's going to get there first. Has to hold it up, cross into the middle, blocked by Mullins. No, sorry, that's Puxty it's blocked by, my apologies. And that's a beautiful block there by Keach. Although she might have been better off letting that one run through, as it looked like it was going through to Backhouse, who appeared to be in an offside position. And Hall's just going to allow that one to bounce out of play. Some oohs and ahs in the stand here. That one. That game was on the 9th of May. They have 3-1 win over Terrigal United. Northern Tigers, of course, went all the way to the final last year of the inaugural edition of the Sapphire Cup, as that one's not going to be kept in play there. Before losing to RPA Leichhardt in the final. On a beautiful day at Leichhardt Oval, which also saw the final of the Waratah Cup. The Sydney United getting the victory over RPA Leichhardt. On the men's side of things, you know what, I'll do it myself style of play, as Tigers here under a little bit of pressure. It's going to come away. Huon has to go backwards to Hall, who clears it long. McNulty picks up the ball probably just inside the attacking half and just decides, what's our referee going to decide here? Northern Tigers throw in, and that's certainly a contentious decision here amongst the UNSW players and the Moya Dodd stand here. But referee's word is final. I think that was a beautiful goal for Hannah McNulty. If you have a chance to go watch the highlights of that one, I'd highly recommend doing it. So Northern Tigers will be looking to go back there again this season. One win down in that competition because the NPL New South Wales sides don't come until round 3 of the Sapphire Cup. As Grass puts that into the middle, it's going to be headed forward by Gomez. Puxty clears it away. It's back with Grass. It's allowed to bounce. And that's going to be a shot from distance by Gomez, who, the less said about that one, the better. While for UNSW, their Sapphire Cup run came to an end on Thursday night to Hills United. That was a 3-1 loss here at the Village Green. So Hills United going through in the Sapphire Cup. As the throw comes in, appeals for handball, waved away. Toby. That's a beautiful through ball there, but Petkovsky not able to get there before it'll run its way through to Hall. As that one's cleared forward, Gomez out to McAtamney on the far side. He crosses it in, McMahon, and that's played a little bit of pinball there in the box on the clearance, and it goes behind for a corner. At least, unlike in pinball, we don't lose that ball because they're a valuable resource. As the corner is whipped in, and that's put on target, allowed to bounce, and takes a little bit of a spin out for a goal kick. UNSW undefeated in their last 4 games. The last victory came a 1-0 win, so I'll come back to that as Robertson passes it out to Puxty. Under pressure there, has to clear it. And UNSW lose possession here via a throw-in. So yeah, their last victory, 1-0 over NWS Spirit. And they've gone 3 on the trot in the draw column. 1-1 with RPL Leichhardt last week. 0-0 draw Sydney University 2 weeks ago. Here at the Village Green, and the week before that was a 2-2 draw against MacArthur Rams. A shock result there at Linwood Park, given the MacArthur Rams season, as Santos eventually loses it in the middle. But it was a nice bit of work to keep it for as long as she did. Lily McMahon loses it to Talia Backhouse. Backhouse goes down, no foul this time, says the referee. And Hall holds it up, passes it to Huon, sends it through the middle to Gomez, to McMahon, who tries to go back to Gomez, but Neve Barnes is going to get there first. Under pressure though from Gomez, and that's going out for the goal kick. Coming into the weekend's fixtures, UNSW 2 back on the club championship in 12th place, behind Blacktown Spartans off the top of my head, around 37 points. So any result today is crucial for UNSW, although a win would be much more preferable, as McAtamney comes away with it. Robertson clears it. headed down. And it's going to be turned back over to the Northern Tigers as McMahon moves it forward. Back to Cartwright. It's going to be headed out. I was going to be headed back out here towards the wing. Mullins moves it forward. But now we are back here, and that takes the deflection out of play off of Mullins. So Cartwright here to throw it in. It's going to be headed forward by McMahon for Dominikovic, who tries to get around Barnes. Dominikovic passed into the middle, and McAtamney just unable to get a touch on that one. But Saffron Grass is going to not find that ball because it's intercepted there by Sarah Moore. McMahon through to Izzy Gomez, saved by Robertson. And that's a UNSW throw in. So the two goalkeepers have had the most to say so far in this contest. As we are about 14 minutes plus stoppages from half time. As the throw comes in, and Northern Tigers will look to come away with it here. Buxty moves it away, but it does go out of play, so it's the Northern Tigers throw in. As that one, referee says corner. To be crossed back into the middle, put out a play there by a defender in a yellow jersey, and so Northern Tigers yet another opportunity to try to open the scoring here in this first half. As we have another ball now. So I told you they're a finite resource. As the corner is whipped in, it's going to be put on target by McMahon. Allowed to bounce, ball's loose, shot comes in. Dominikovic cross back across the face of goal. And it's a little bit too high and out of play for a goal kick. That was a very quick restart there, trying to hit on the counter very quickly. Turned over high up the pitch. Gomez out to McAtamney. Tries to get it back into Gomez. Takes a deflection. So it's going to be McAtamney to throw it in again. No, that is actually going to be left for Abby Middleton to throw it in. Middleton hits it in. Puxty tries to clear it. Isn't able to do so. And that was... the lesson about that attempt of whatever that was supposed to be, the better. Mullins throws it in. Going to be brought down by Krishula. Keach to Middleton. Back to Hall. Alira Toby picks it up. And coming forward here is Marcella Santos. It's out onto the far side. Cross comes in and swallowed up by Amy Hall. And Hall eventually to Hewen. Backhouse immediately putting pressure on. Cartwright. That's blocked by Mullins. Pass into the middle. That was Santos. Back to Barnes. Lily McMahon. Gets around Sarah Moore. It's off to, I believe that's McAtamney there. It's going to be blocked by UNSW before Saffron Grass fails in an attempt to take it off the feet there. Mullins back to Robertson, has to be quick. Dominikovic closing in. Puxty passes it out to Mullins, and it's a through ball down the line from Mullins to Talia Backhouse, but way too much mustard on that pass. And it's a throw in. Throw comes in, headed forward by Mullins. Backhouse with it, losing it. There's Greta Krashula. And that pass from Cartwright goes all the way back to Hall, as Huon allows that to roll back through to the keeper. And long attempted pass there for McAtamney out to a throw-in. Saffron Grass puts that through to no one. Going to be picked up by Robertson, who passes it out. And coming away with it here is Gomez. Dominikovic calling for it. Tries to get through a spate of defenders. Referee says play on. Gomez out to McAtamney on the far side, who will find her path block, has to cut back in and loses possession there. Isabella Keach will stop the ball from moving any further backwards, and she's going to send that very long as Robertson will sweep across to the right to claim it. Leah Puxty back to Robertson. Barnes under pressure from Dominikovic, keeps it in play, chips it over Barnes. Lily McMahon trying to get there first, but Jess Mullins comes back and puts that. Is that going to bounce over the fence? It has bounced over the fence and into the athletic track behind the pitch. And Northern Tigers with the corner. That's 7.5 minutes plus stoppages to go until half time. As Jade McAtamney puts it in. That's claimed by Tiana Robertson. It just allows that one to fall right into her waiting arms. And if they're quick here, I don't even get to finish that thought before Hall comes out. Cartwright almost loses it to Backhouse there. Mullins picks up the loose ball. Back in towards the middle there to Santos, off to Toby. Back to Mullins. Crosses it in. It's a player waiting for it there at the far post, who does a little bit of a barrel roll of sorts after the header goes off to the left and no goal. Both sides have. It was Marcela Santos who put that one just off to the left. Puxty to Santos. Santos is going to try from distance, and Hall with no hesitation in getting her positioning right, and that one's only just going to clear the UNSW attacker there. I believe that was Backhouse. And referee says Northern Tigers foul as Mullins gets her legs tangled up there with grass. That's saffron grass, of course, because this game is taking place on synthetic, not on grass. And Northern Tigers on the attack and unable to chase that one down, as it's going to be a goal kick. Robertson sends that long. It's going to with McAtamney here, who's going to pick it up. And Mullins passes it out there looking for Sarah Moore, who's going to get there ahead of a rampaging Lily McMahon. As Coname takes the duck. And the ball's loose. Petkovsky trying to get there first. It's going to be stopped by Cartwright. Hall sends it straight back out to Alex Huon. And Huon will immediately find Dominikovic. As needs Barnes. Blocks that one out of play. Moore passes it off there to Talia Backhouse, who passes it further backwards. It comes forward. And back again to Puxty, who had a ripper of a goal a few weeks ago against Manly United in a 2-1 loss. She opened the scoring, and then a second half brace to Emily Manette was enough to see the visitors soar ahead that day above UNSW, as Robertson has to make a dive there so that Lily McMahon can't find a route towards the back of the net. Huon to Keach. Back to Huon. So Keach and Huon, the two centre backs here. As Cartwright. Cleared away by Barnes. And Huon looks to cut off the inside lane ahead of Petkovsky. Sent back by Grass to Hall. And that's going to be a goal kick. Scoreless first half here with 2.5 to go at the Village Green here on this Sunday afternoon. I was trying to think of a way to describe the weather, but it's really sort of neutral, I guess. Like, I don't know, it's not hot, it's not cold. This Huon passes that out here to Cartwright, who keeps it in. But McAtamney, who loses possession there. She tried to move the ball forward. Kiana Petkovsky trying to get around Cartwright. And Mullins will pick up the loose ball. Cartwright comes sliding in, isn't able to get there. And Mullins cross to the head of a leaping Talia Backhouse, or just over a leaping Talia Backhouse, who looked to head it in. It's going to be a Northern Tigers throw in. Yeah, the weather's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's not windy, it's not raining. It's a very neutral sort of vibe. With that being said, I am wearing a hoodie, so there is every chance that it's a little bit colder than I might expect. As Barnes allows that to bounce, and I don't think she's quite aware of the chasing Northern Tigers player until she was right on top of her, at which point she was able to chip that back over her head and try to move it away from danger. Barnes looking for Petkovsky, who might get there first. Amy Hall's going to get there first. She's going to immediately roll it out to Cartwright, who wasn't expecting it. And I believe that was Saffron Grass who's just put that into her own face and headed it out of play. As Marcela Santos barrel rolls her way forward, loses possession of the ball, and Gomez in a a one-on-one battle there, loses possession to Maya Cameron. Gomez loses it this time to Talia Backhouse. As we're into stoppage time here in the first half. Valera Toby tries to put that into the middle, and that's just going to be allowed to roll through to the keeper. Long clearance. And that finds Lily McMahon, who puts that through or attempted to put it through for Dominikovic. Blocked there by Barnes. That's a back heel there from Backhouse. Doesn't find a teammate. And that's half time here at the Village Green. Scoreless through the first 45 minutes. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon. Thank you for joining us for the first half, and we'll be back in about 14 minutes time for the second half. Paletti on call here with you for this one between UNSW and the Northern Tigers. Two sides have swapped ends as per the competition's regulations, and back underway for the second half. It is UNSW running from right to left on your screen here in the second 45, as I see someone carrying about 5 coffees just strolling here through the grandstand, and I am incredibly jealous as I don't have one. As Middleton throws it in. Buxty clears it. Going to be brought down there by Krajula. It's with Jade McAtamney, who sends that one through, looking for Saffron Grass, and Tiana Robertson will claim it. So UNSW running from right to left, yellow jerseys, black shorts and black socks. While the Northern Tigers, white jerseys, green striping down the front, black shorts and white socks. Running from left to right on your screen. Shula sends it out to Cartwright. Looking for Gomez, is going to be blocked there by Mullins. Back to Krishula. Back to Alex Huon. Alira Toby picks it up. As Saffron Grass chasing in, gets it away to Talia Blackhouse. That's blocked. Appeals for handball. Waved away. McAtamney brings it down for Middleton. Grass. Mullen. Puxty. And Northern Tigers throwing. Santos. Passes that off to Puxty, who keeps it in play. Toby. Back to Santos. Neve Barnes chasing that one down. Going to send it back to Robertson ahead of the chasing Nikola Dominikovic, who is the top goal scorer for the Northern Tigers in the competition this season so far, with 7 goals coming into today. And right behind her is captain Lillian McMahon. Doesn't appear to have been any halftime substitutes as of yet, as Santos sends it back to Robertson, who's well out into the defensive half. Puxty is going to be blocked, and Krishula to Gomez. Robertson's made her way back into the 18-yard box. Mullins chasing back, gets that one ahead of Grass. As Robertson picks it up. So yeah, it doesn't appear to have been any substitutions at halftime for either side. Mullins. Robertson. Huon. Priscilla sends that one straight to the feet of Talia Backhouse. It's Maya Cameron with it. Izzy Gomez holds it, now moves it to McAtamney, who has Abby Middleton screaming down, trying to get there, and she will get it as Puxty wasn't able to control the block, deflection, whatever you want to call it. Gomez into the 18-yard box. Gomez cuts back in on the inside. Izzy Gomez hits the back of the net, and that is the opening goal here for the Northern Tigers, as Isabel Gomez hits the back of the net, and it is 1-0 to the visitors as they look to claw their way up the table. And a win here today will certainly help them do that, pending other results. So it is Northern Tigers 1, UNSW 0. Tigers back on the attack here, and that's going to be a corner, so they'll get a chance to double the scoring not even, just about a minute after or so, maybe by the time this is taken, it'll have stretched out to 2 minutes since Gomez's goal to put them ahead. But this would be, UNSW need to hold this one out if they want to have any chance of getting back into this one. As the corner is, I was going to say whipped in, but it's gone short. Gomez back to McAtamney, the corner taker. That's flicked on. And is that taking a deflection on the way out? No. It's a goal kick. And that would be a good time to go through the substitutes. So no changes to the starting 11. The UNSW substitutes, Amanda Leviskevich in jersey number 7, Hannah Chirac in jersey number 17, Alessia Del Pane in jersey 24, 29 is Karina Medaglia, number 41 is Dimitra Vais, and 68 is Maria Brumeliotis. Try saying that 5 times fast. And the substitutes for the Northern Tigers, number 3 is Ella Gatorna, number 5 is Jessie Wadaporti, number 7 is Hannah McNulty, number 14 is Beth Bernardi, number 19 is Charlotte Mortlock, and 91 is Annika Cross. I wonder if Charlotte has an expressway named after her. Of course, it's never fun when you have to explain the joke. But for those who didn't get it, I was making a Simpsons reference to the Matlock Expressway. I'm not even going to try and do an Abe Simpson impersonation. As UNSW here on the attack as they look for an equaliser. Cameron. Back to Cameron. McAtamney comes away with it for the Northern Tigers. And chasing this one down is Dominikovic. Robertson has to get this one right, and she does, and collected by Dominikovic on the way through, and a free kick awarded to UNSW as Dominikovic is back to her feet. There's a little bit of a limp there as she gets back up, but she's walking it off, and certainly nothing malicious about that at all. It just it's just one of those unintentional consequences of keeper coming out to clear it with a charging player coming into them, and football is a contact sport after all. As UNSW will stay on the attack. I think the Northern Tigers believe that is out there on the far side. Cartwright thought it was her throw-in, goes to throw. The referee says, no, go back. It's going to UNSW, who also choose to go back. Robertson, Kyon, teammates at the Newcastle Jets this past season on the opposite side of the equation tonight. As UNSW move into a very dangerous position here. That's cleared out by the Northern Tigers, not successfully though. And they'll come away with a goal kick. As we are going to have our first substitutes of the evening now, or substitute I should say. It is Saffron Grass coming off the pitch, and I believe that's Hannah McNulty coming on. With the long sleeve underneath the jersey there. I'm pretty sure she is one of the only players on Northern Tigers who has that particular outfit, besides Greta Krishula, who did start the match. And yes, it is indeed Hannah McNulty as she turns around, and the blazing number 7 is shown directly towards the camera. So Hannah McNulty on Saffron Grass off is our first substitute here this afternoon. McNulty, one of the many A-League women's stars in action here today, as that's a short corner from UNSW, goes all the way back to the 22. Alira Toby crosses it in, finds her cross blocked there by her own teammate Mullins. Robertson. I'll send it back here to Sabine Montenegro. It's Backhouse, who tries to play that through for Montenegro, but the flag is up for offside. So, yeah, Alex Hewen, former A-League women's star. Izzy Gomez. Tiana Robertson, who was already mentioned with the Jets. Hannah McNulty. So, I believe Maya Cameron did spend some time with Canberra United. Has come back to that thought as Dominikovic tries to play that through for McAtamney, and a failed clearance there by Marcela Santos. We'll send that out of play. So McAtamney is going to collect the ball so she can deliver the corner in. Right-footed, so this will be an out-swinging corner. As McAtamney whips that one in, and it's going to be headed down at the far post. Ball's loose. No, it's not. It's in the arms of Robertson. As that spate of players just begins to dissipate around her. UNSW moving it forward here. Onto it is Backhouse. Sends it back. Comes out to Backhouse, who puts that in. It's going to be cleared away by Lily McMahon. Only as to McNulty. Looks like there was a UNSW player who was going to get there for a moment. Puxty. I'll send that to Santos. McNulty. To Keach. Middleton. McAtamney. Tries to get around one. Does so. No, she doesn't apparently. Montenegro to throw it in. McAtamney. Gomez. Passes it off. Shot comes in from distance, and Robertson, an easy save, and Dominikovic just putting the pressure on there, eventually pulling out. Cameron passes it back to Puxty through the middle for Toby. And that block is going to fall to Backhouse, who looked to put Alira Toby through. Blocked there by Isabella Keach. Montenegro throws it in. Puxty. And Hall. Oh, that's loose. That's loose. Keach clears it out of play, and that's probably the first mistake Amy Hall has made all afternoon. And her defensive line coming up strong there. As Backhouse muscles Gomez off the ball. And that one's out of play off of Abby Middleton for a corner as we wait for another ball here. That one deflected right over the deflected into the netting actually. Short corner. See Santos to Alira Toby, leaves it off Puxty. Puxty tries to drive that through the middle. Has to go short. And it comes out here to Montenegro, crosses in, and going out of play, goal kick. NSW putting some pressure on here. McNulty looks to come away with it. Alira Toby. Back into Maya Cameron. McNulty takes it off the feet there. Coming away with it is momentarily was Gomez. She's lost it. Alira Toby puts that back in. That's going to be blocked again. And now Northern Tigers, if they can string a couple of passes together. Commentators curse there as Jess Mullins picks up the pass from McNulty. It's going to be blocked again. McNulty out to Mikatamni, who sends that out here onto Abby Middleton, who crosses into the middle, and just a little bit too high there for a leaping Dominikovic. It is with Neve Barnes. And pass there from Santos straight to the feet of Talia Backhouse, who gets around Middleton. Backhouse in, saved by Hall, rebound at the post. Crowd here wants a penalty. Referee says no. And that's a save there by Hall and eventually cleared away. And the Northern Tigers managed to avoid danger once again here in this one as they hold on to a 1-0 lead. We're almost halfway through. No, I've done my math wrong. We're not almost halfway through the second half. And it's going to be a UNSW goal kick. Barnes will stop that one from going out of play to Robertson. Puxty sends it long, and that's going over the head of Abby Middleton to Talia Backhouse. Backhouse cuts back in, shot, and dive. Diving save there by Hall, who plays it short, and it'll come back to Hall. Hyun out here to Middleton, to Krishula, who wins possession. Gomez. Maybe he'll come away with it in a little bit of a battle there with Hyun. And that's out of play. It's going to be UNSW throw in. Take this opportunity for some around the ground scores as Football New South Wales Institute are up 3-2 over the Blacktown Spartans at Blacktown Football Park. Makatamni comes away with it here, passing it in to the middle, and Dominikovic, flag stays down, flag goes up. Game in the 71st minute. Sydney Olympic trailing 1-0 to Gleysville Ravens. That game in the 68th minute. At Cromer Park, it's Sydney University 1, Manly United 0. Eric Subiano on the call for that one there. At Cromer Park is almost have an equaliser there from the home side. That game in the 71st minute. 1-0 here. And it is Bulls FC and MacArthur Rams locked at 1-1. That game in second half stoppage time. It's well, that's a fixture that has many names. You could call it the Old Farm Derby, call it the MacArthur Melee, the Battle for MacArthur. number of names there, but that game in second half stoppage time locked at 1-1. And still to come tonight, RPL Leichhardt and the Emerging Jets, and I believe that game is scheduled for a 7:15 kickoff as a shot comes in and blazing over the crossbar by mere inches is that shot from UNSW. And we've already had one result this weekend. Yesterday as NWS Spirit hosted the Illawarra Stingrays, as I pull that result up. I believe it was 3-1 to the Stingrays, but I'll confirm that in just a second. Sorry, it was 2-1 to the Illawarra Stingrays. Sienna Saveska scoring an absolutely brilliant goal in that game. They've got some play on as Hall makes a save here. Got some play on the Football New South Wales socials. So I definitely recommend checking that one out if you haven't seen it already. Robertson clearing that one. UNSW looked to come away with it there. And keep possession here through Sabine Montenegro. And that pass is going to be blocked there by Gomez, who's waiting for support. Finds it in the form of Jade McAtamney, who lays that off for McNulty, passing it off there for Lily McMahon, who has to go backwards as her path forward is blocked by Jess Mullins. Clean tackle there by Mullins. Tigers still looking to come away with it, as a little bit of argy-bargy goes on there, and it's with McMahon. Again, nutmegs Jess Mullins for it's cleared away, and Hjorn sends that along the ground. Buxty to Santos looking for the run there of Petkovsky, and Petkovsky chips the keeper, and it's hit the back of the net, and Fiona Petkovsky has levelled it here for UNSW, which sends a roar of applause coming here from the Moya Dodge stand. It is UNSW 1, Northern Tigers 1. Tiana Petkovsky with the equaliser there, chipping Amy Hall. As Gomez gets us back underway. That's a long drive forward. It's going to be a Northern Tigers throw in as they look to find their way back into the lead. Tigers looking to move it forward here, finding a path in towards the 18-yard box, blocked. It's crossed in now, cleared away by UNSW, and Talia Backhouse is chasing this one down. And Izzy Gomez is going to win the foul after Backhouse tugged on the shirt of Gomez, preventing her from putting in a fair challenge, which sends the right side of the grandstand into a rapturous applause, and the other side screaming, "What?" The last time I heard what screamed that loudly, it was a WWE event. Tigers look to move forward. Yes, coming here to McAtamney. Falls to McAtamney. And McNulty blazes that one over the crossbar. Sorry, my apologies. The UNSW goal appears to have been scored by Sarah Moore as Amy Hall comes away with that one there, so my apologies. As Northern Tigers onto the attack, that's going to take a deflection out of play. And behind for a corner for the Northern Tigers off of Leah Puxty. As corner is whipped in and into the side netting. Goal kick. As Puxty sends that one forward. Cross, whipped in. Saved by Hall in the back of the net. No, goal kick. Oh, that was a little bit of an optical illusion going on there for a second. I thought UNSW had found their way back into the lead. Just a reminder that if you do want to get in touch with us, you can use the hashtag NPLW New South Wales on Twitter or X. I'd absolutely love to hear from you, where you're watching from, what you think of today's game. This is one apiece here. Both goals coming in the second half. We were scoreless at the break. About 17 minutes plus stoppages to play as Sarah Moore looks to put that one through. It's going to be stopped by Amy Hall as Backhouse passes it off to Santos. Off the crossbar! And the rebound is going to be cleared away by Greta Kashula. UNSW looking to claw their way towards the lead in this one. As Backhouse puts it in and saved by Hall. With just 2 wins on the season. Another goal here if the scores currently stay level. And looking to catch Robertson off a line there. That's just off to the right. Was a long-range shot from, I want to say that was Gomez to put that shot in. Caught Tiana Robertson well off her line. There's been... I should say has had no hesitation in coming out well outside of the 18-yard box to play this one. Very much a sweeper-keeper sort of role. As Puxty to clear that one is going to be blocked by McIntamney, looking to be kept in play there by Dominikovic. Backhouse brings it down, and Alex Huon there stopping the path to goal, but Santos Puts it out to Alira Toby, who looks to move it forward to Backhouse. Blocked. Referee looking to play advantage and eventually blows for the free kick. No, he doesn't blow for the free kick. Play just seemed to stop all of a sudden, but no, so that advantage continuing as Hall clears it out. Cartwright moving that one down the wing. But yes, if we were going to grade this UNSW season on a bell curve, they're definitely towards the left end of the bell curve, and they want to get towards the right side there of that bell curve. As shot comes in, and that's going to be blocked by Cameron, who eventually clears it away. Santos flicks that one off her backside on the turf. Or on the synthetic turf here. McNulty moves it forward, flick in behind. Puxty needs to clear it. And McNulty brings that one down, finds her path blocked. It's going to fall here to Greta Krishula, who puts that into the box. Puxty needs to clear it here, does so. And Petkovsky. Where's the throwing going? It's going towards UNSW. And we're going to have another substitute here. No, we're not going to have a substitute. They're not ready. I believe the intention was to have a substitution, but I'm guessing that'll happen at the next stoppage. Sarah Moore comes away with that. She's screaming here down the left wing. Holds it up. Back to Marcela Santos, the captain. Into the middle. And either someone's taken a large chunk out of synthetic turf there, or someone's lost a shin pad or something. And that's going to be a UNSW throw in. And are we going to get the substitution now? No, we're not. Where it comes in. It appears as though somebody lost the shin pad because that gap there that was in the turf has disappeared. So it's going to be Jess Mullins coming off for the home side. And I'll tell you who's coming on in just a moment. Once she turns around. As I thank the person who's told me it's Alessia Del Pane here in the crowd. Thank you very much for that. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I couldn't hear you the first time. Oh, it's Del Pane's mum. Well, thank you very much for telling me that your daughter's made her way onto the pitch. As the Northern Tigers throw it in here. Headed away by Montenegro. Mikatamni passes that in, and Rasula sends it back to Abby Middleton. There's Mikatamni, who looks to drive that one forward. Hannah McNulty with it. McNulty goes from distance straight into Leah Puxty off her chest, and it'll come out here to Jade Mikatamni, who's trying to find a way past Montenegro, crosses that in towards the middle. It's brought down here by Lily McMahon. Cuts back into the left. Lily McMahon has regained the lead for the Northern Tigers. Here we're in the, as I try to do math, 84th minute, I believe. This countdown clock is confusing me. You need to count up when. No. Wouldn't be the 84th minute. I'll work out what minute it was in a second, as I don't have the clock in front of me. But anyway, McMahon bringing that ball down and cutting back in on the inside on her left foot and slotting it through the near side post to give Northern Tigers the lead back. Northern Tigers 2, UNSW 1. unless something drastic changes inside the final 10 minutes or so, would make that goal in the 80th minute. Math is supposed to be my strong suit, as there's a save there by Amy Hall off the shot, and that's exactly what UNSW need to be doing. They need to be putting the ball on target to find a way past Hall. Or else they're going to, as Toby crosses it in, it's going to be cleared away by McNulty. Come all the way back to Leah Puxley, who's going to try from distance off to the left. Goal kick. So I was saying UNSW have found themselves on the left side of the bell curve this season. If we were giving them a grade, and I think they'll very much want to find their way in towards the middle and eventually onto the right-hand side of said curve. But the Northern Tigers have something to say about that, as I think someone's made a mistake there on the big scoreboard. Off to the right of screen, which will probably come back into view in a second. It currently reads UNSW 2, Northern Tigers 1. I know I make mistakes with the cursor, but it is definitely Northern Tigers 2, UNSW 1. As the Northern Tigers will get a throw in here. As we're going back to the substitution bench, it's Amanda Leviskevich coming on for UNSW, and I can't see that number because it's blocked by a ponytail. Someone's come off. I'll work out who later. No, I saw who came on. I didn't see who went off. Thank you very much. Yes, no, Petkovsky's number was blocked by the ponytail. So it is Tiana Petkovsky who's headed off. So Amanda Leviskevich on, Tiana Petkovsky off as Hall comes out to claim that one on the edge of the 18-yard box. Hall sends that one incredibly long, headed on there as it falls to Robertson. Tiana Robertson sends that one forward. And it's going to be a UNSW throw in. Time running out for the students to equalise here on the UNSW campus. And coming away with it here, the Northern Tigers, and onto it is Dominikovic. What a save by Tiana Robertson. Lily McMahon passing it through there for Dominikovic, and eventually saved and put behind goal by Tiana Robertson and Jade McAtamney, in absolutely no rush to go and collect the ball to take corner. A little bit early to be time wasting, but as that scoreboard there behind the goal still reads 2-1 to UNSW, I can assure you it is the other way around. As McAtamney goes along the ground, back out here to Grace Crisciulo, puts it in left foot, charge down, and flags up for offside. It goes skying over the crossbar anyway. And I'll tell you what, under the in a different code, rugby league, that would be the perfect execution of a charge down on a field goal attempt. But we're not playing rugby league. We are playing football, the proper football. So I have a substitution here. So Jade McAtamney is heading off. coming on is Jesse Wadapori. So Northern Tigers choosing to, as shot comes in and off to the right of goal. As with time running out in this one, Northern Tigers wanting to lock the 3 points up, moving to a not quite a back five, but Wadapori definitely a defender. There's more sitting in a six sort of role at the moment, but definitely a defensive-minded approach. As I say that, on the attack here is Isabel Gomez. Gomez sends that back to Wadapori. Tries to put that into the 18, finds it blocked by Cameron, and Gomez attempts to chase that one down momentarily before giving up, as Robertson will come out to claim it. The Northern Tigers looking to lock 3 points up here and switching a wing up for a defender. Or a defensive midfielder at the very least, given where Wadapori appears to be sitting on the pitch. Is one way to try and do that. Headed, the ball still seems to be loose, now cleared away, and it's going to fall to McNulty, who passes that off there to Wadapori. Dominikovic flicking that on to no one. Time running out for the students here at UNSW. As Lily McMahon, who is sitting very deep on the pitch relative to where she usually is, which is in a lot more attacking areas of the pitch. Talia Backhouse tries to get around defender there on the far side. Throw in UNSW. As we are closing in here on second half stoppage time. Leah Puxty puts that one in, looking for Sabine Montenegro. That's going to beat her out of play. Goal kick. Hall sends it long. And the referee doesn't give any sort of foul away. Doesn't think there was a foul there at all. So he wasn't even looking to play advantage there. So play on, out of play. Northern Tigers throw in. Leviskevich unable to get to that one before it goes out of play. And Lily McMahon moves in towards the 18-yard box, puts it back in, trying to get ahead of the run of Hannah McNulty, and that goes out behind for a goal kick. So we are into the 90th minute now, and we'll find out very shortly. Well, I shouldn't say we'll find out very short. I mean, we will find out very shortly the result of this match. I was going to say we'll find out very shortly how much stoppage time we're going to have, but no fourth official here as Hall clears it in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. So essentially we're in the dark as to how much time there'll be, and both sides are at the mercy of the referee. And it's going to be uni throw in as Leviskevich, as Marcela Santos is down. And trainer has been waved on. So I imagine we'll have lengthy stoppage time depending on how long this takes to clear up. So I'll take you around the grounds now. If you don't want to know the results of any of the games, leave that for the next 40 seconds or so. Football New South Wales Institute 4-2 over the Blacktown Spartans. Sydney Olympic and Glazeable Ravens finished 1-1. Manly United and Sydney University locked at 1-1. University are down to 9. That game deep into stoppage time. Down to 10, I should say. That game deep into stoppage time. Sydney Uni, of course, coming off an 8-2 midweek victory in the Sapphire Cup. After their game last weekend was washed out, Lira Toby crosses it in, cleared away by Alex Huon. And Northern Tigers clearing it away again. I don't have the result in front of me of Bulls FC and MacArthur. It was 2-1 yesterday. Illawarra Stingrays over NWS Spirit. And RPL Leichhardt and Emerging Jets is scheduled for 7:15 p.m. kickoff. You can tune into that one right where you're watching this one here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. As UNSW will win the throw-in here. I can tell you now, Bulls and MacArthur finished 1-1. Going backwards here. Sometimes you've got to go backwards to go forwards. Lira Toby looking to get onto that one. Out of play there by Middleton. Leviskevich still down, so UNSW down to 9. And I don't think Leviskevich is going to play any further part in this game. I should say they're down to 10. They definitely, unless I've missed a substitution, they definitely still have a substitution window available to them. I said unless I've missed one. So I have no idea what's happening there. But we are almost into the 3rd minute of stoppage time. That one's going to be put out of play there thunderously by Gomez. NSW with another throw in. As Shula looks to move that forward to Waitapori. Full time here as Ponamid blows the whistle. Northern Tigers 2, UNSW FC 1 here in round 12 NPL Women's New South Wales action. Izzy Gomez got the scoring opened in the 50th minute. Before Sarah Moore equalised in the 68th. Apologies once again to Sarah for calling it to Tiana Petkowski. Before Lily McMahon got back level on the Northern Tigers Golden Boot race with Nicola Dominikovic with her 7th of the league season to give Northern Tigers a 2-1 victory. Northern Tigers have come here this afternoon and passed their exam with flying colours here at the Village Green in Sydney's eastern suburbs at the UNSW campus. Still NPL Women's New South Wales action to come here this afternoon on the Football New South Wales YouTube. RPL Leichhardt and the Emerging Jets kicking off shortly. So you can tune into that one if you still want more NPL Women's New South Wales action. If you want to tune into me again, I will be back on the call next Saturday night at the North Taramara Recreation Area, calling the Northern Tigers once again as they face the second of the university sides in the competition, Sydney University. So that game is a 6:30 p.m. kickoff. So plenty of time to tune in there on Saturday afternoon. I can't imagine there's another football game at all that you'd want to be watching on Saturday afternoon. So surely not. So I look forward to welcoming you then. But full time here at the Village Green, it's UNSW 1, Northern Tigers 2. It's Paletti. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your weekend.